So that's all that's in the room. So if you guys would like to leave, or whatever.
All right. There was
I
an
wanna stay here
upstairs and a
forever.
downstairs, basically, right? There's
Yep.
the cellar.
So if you go back out into the cave, there's a way up that basically just leads out of the cave, it seems, and then there's a way down that smells like the sea.
Let's go down towards the sea, boys.
Alrighty. As you guys are making your way down into the cave, there's twists and turns, and there's like stalactites, big stalactites. You all of a sudden hear
Stalagmites if they're on the ground.
stalagmites and
Stop
tights, both of them.
Mites and
Oh
tights.
my!
As you're walking,
Very
you start to hear in the distance a wet thudding that sounds like walking, and it's coming closer to you. Would you like to roll hide, and/or what would you like to do as something is coming to you? You don't know what it is
Well, me
yet.
and Everett we're wearing the complete set.
I'm going to
so-
hide and just aim my gun.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
guys
go ahead and
should.
spot hidden.
We have all our shit back,
Yeah.
right? I got my bottle rockets like shoved up my ass.
Okay, so
And I
what?
could not-
So the two.
Oh, wait, I literally wrote, by the way, in my gear and possessions, I wrote shitty fireworks too, and cheap katana. Oh, and I still got my big league chew. Which I should-
Your big league chew. All right. So Reginald and Lewis, what are you two doing then?
Hiding and readying my gun.
Yeah, I'm hiding. I got my I'll ready my gun.
You're okay. So you're hiding with Reginald. Okay. So then
I'm
you
also
two are
hiding.
sitting in plain sight. Oh, you're hiding.
Yeah, I rolled a 50 out of 70, so I'm hiding.
Oh,
okay.
I thought we were gonna face whatever.
Oh,
this
you want
was
to face it?
together.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna
hold
act
on.
our way out of this one.
All right, yeah, I'll stay with Reginald on this one, or on with Wink on this one.
Oh,
We've called you
I rolled
every
a
character.
19.
All
I
right.
rolled a 19 on stealth.
glad
Did
you
you hide?
confused me for
Roll
Reginald
hide,
once.
Reginald.
I did too. I'm already good. Yeah, I rolled.
You're good. Okay. So as you are,
Yeah,
as everybody else hid, Everett and Wink are kind of walking towards whatever the sound is, and from kind of the darkness, as it gets close enough, it's the big blowfish deep one walking back up to the thing. And he's like grumbling, and then he sees the two of you, and he's like, "What are you two not doing away from your post?"
Can I roll before I do this?
Wait, what?
Should I roll acting?
Yeah. Luckily to you, out of character, but just something funny to know, you smell like the two cultists that, were supposed to be guarding the door because you're wearing
good.
your clothes.
I got acting again. I got 37 out of 55 again.
Alrighty, so he asks you what you two are doing away from your post.
Lang Fu was wondering the same thing about you. You know him.
Lang Fu, I just reported them to Lang
Same
Fu.
bit.
Sorry, sir. We heard a noise, and we wanted to go make sure everything was cool, and everything is cool. And now we're back here, heading towards the posts.
What about
also,
the prisoners I had you guard?
Well, that's just that I have. So we're supposed to get a 15-minute break twice a day, and we also get a full hour for lunch. And I really only had like a half-hour lunch, and I haven't had any
I'm gonna
break.
shoot
So.
on one.
Listen, his wife is in labor right now.
I'm shooting mid-conversation.
So you take a shot?
He and I shot at the same time. He gave me a
Perfect.
countdown.
Did you roll shoot?
Yeah, I'm
I
not
haven't
here
yet.
now.
No.
Yep, I'm good.
I actually got it. 12. How about that?
All right. So you
That's
take a
not
shot,
expected.
and he's the blowfish thing is just standing there looming over them as they're making excuses, and then all of a sudden, like Tom and Everett, you just see, and he just goes, "What the hell was that?"
There's been a draft. It's I think the vents are fucked up. Shit.
We're in a cave.
I know. Exactly, in a cave.
There's no vents in a cave.
Anyway, as we were saying, the prisoners have all gone to sleep. And we're just taking a quick walk to get the blood going through our legs. And we're
right.
going to go right down there, right now. We're gonna
Okay.
give you...
You two are useless. I'll take care of them myself. And he pushes you both out of the way, and he walks past you.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to be so
Can't get
mad
any
when he
good
sees how
help.
fucked we did.
Yeah, just can't get any good help around here these days. Fucking good. It's just a big monster just mumbling a mad.
I turn to Everett and I go, he knows That blowfish knows a lot of human swear.
I get up and like right when he's out of sight, I go, "We gotta run, cause he's gonna know. We gotta run."
Alrighty.
I mean, Everett, we're gonna get fired if he figures out we let those prisoners escape.
You've gone too far into the bit.
I've been method acting.
Remember who you are, you wink.
I get out my flashlight and just I start running.
We're down the hall. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
because where else are we gonna go? We can't go.
as you're going down the tunnel, you find a strange metal wall wedged into the cave. The door on it looks like the door to a passenger ship. The wall reads in faded lettering, "The SS Bear." So there's a door in front of you, and there, it looks like the side of a passenger ship.
Everybody knows bears can't swim. That's a dumb name for them.
Did somebody want to roll an idea check really quick?
Yeah, I'll roll one.
How about a history check on the SS Bear too?
Do that. Yeah, both.
Oh, I have 0 history. Yeah, I failed.
Idea is your intelligence.
How about
just intelligence.
Yeah.
How about a library?
You failed? Both of you failed?
Oh, if it's intelligence, I pass. If I did a history check.
No, you specifically rolled history,
Okay.
but Tom rolled idea. So none of you studied boatology, is all I'm going to say. But yeah, so there's a door on the side of the wall.
Let's go in.
Do it. Get it.
All right. Opening it, you find yourselves inside a gigantic boat that somehow impossibly wedged itself inside of this cave. Everything appears on a slant. You have found your way into what appears to be the ship's engine room. The odd torch here and there illuminate very little. Seawater has gathered at the end of the room's lowest. Seawater has gathered at the end of the room that's the lowest, forming deep pools that give off an eerie green light due to the strange small glowing fish making laps near the surface. Due to the dereliction of the ship, the pools could be even deeper than they appear. Around a large coal boiler and up some grated stairs is a metal door.
Let's go up the metal door. Let's do that.
I'm liking it.
Alrighty. No, okay. So, opening the metal door, they find a completely dark room, save for 2 eerie green lights wedged into some large gashes in the wall. They light just enough of the room to show that this appears to be the ship's kitchen. Everett and Reginald, roll navigation.
Nope, barely failed, but I failed. 47.
36. I passed.
You passed? Okay, Everett, you've been on ships before, and it doesn't make any sense that the engine room is next to the kitchen. So this seems impossible. Like, it just seems like something weird's going on here, even beyond just the fact that this ship is somehow wedged inside of this cave. Alright. Metal counters make a strange, low-wall labyrinth. Scattered cooking equipment line the floors and some of the shelves. There's only one exit at the far end of the kitchen. It looks like a corner that could lead to a doorway out. It, too, has an eerie green glow coming from it.
You guys want to go? You guys want to go?
Let's check out that eerie green glow.
So
The blowfish kind of threw me off.
So you guys are going to go around the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who is first?
Probably Reginald with the shotgun.
Yup.
Okay, Reginald, roll dodge.
He just dies. Alright, he dies. Oh,
Oh, jeez! Oh, man!
I got that one.
You got that one? Okay, as you begin to round the corner, you hear massive wet stomps of feet, and you manage to reel back and hide as a horrifying anglerfish creature 8 feet tall and gangly. Its massive maw filled with razor-sharp teeth, and its eyes look almost blind. So this is what the thing looks like. So it's like 8 feet tall and really creepy. And
does it speak English?
no.
No human swears.
Does it know
Only
humans?
humans are.
And it also has
Fuck.
oh fuck! But you see
fine.
its middle fingers too are like super long and stuff, and it's like a weird creepy anglerfish monster, and it's 8 feet tall. It seems to lazily turn the corner and look around the room. Everyone roll hide. Okay, so this thing kind of turns the corner, and it's like, I'm trying to make a cool noise, but that blowfish voice really killed my throat. But it's like, it kind of makes like a gross, like, low wail kind of guttural noise whenever it roars. But because all of you rolled dex to hide, you all just kind of jumped back and hid behind some of the shelves in the room. And the thing kind of looks around, but it's got those big eyes, and it's got a light in front of it, but it can't seem to see much outside of what's in its light. So it just kind of looks around. It thought it felt something next to it a second ago, but because you all like dodged and hid and stuff, it just kind of makes this low, gross noise, like. And then, do you remember those 2 gashes in the wall that had eerie green light coming out of them? 2 more come out of the walls lazily, almost like they just woke up from a nap or something like that, and they just kind of slither serpentine-like out of the walls, and now they're also in the kitchen with you. So now you are in a kitchen, like a slightly slanted kitchen, because the boat is like on a weird slant, and there's 3 of these weird creatures around you. And they're just kind of looking around, not really seeing anything, but they think something's in the room. They just can't tell what's going on.
I go to the end of the row of kitchen utensils, and I use the mirror reflection to like pull down on the thing as I drop a spoon. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what the scene is. With one more raptor.
I've worked on enough movies to know every movie eventually does this scene from Jurassic Park.
So they're kind of looking around. If somebody roll navigation.
I'll do it. Everett.
I was about to say, I vote no.
Everett, old chum.
Oh, I think I got it. I got 11, and I have. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, Everett. So you kind of look to see the creatures, and you manage to kind of duck around a couple corners to get closer to the exit, navigating through this kind of small maze of kitchen shelves and stuff like that. So you're a little bit closer to the exit.
Okay, great. Well, I think I should push open the exit door.
You would have to kind of make a run for the exit, but you are closer to it at this point.
I'd like to take a handful of nails and throw them to the other side of the room, opposite of where we are.
Nice.
If this helps really quick, before we make decisions, I have 2 bottle rockets shoved up my ass.
You guys are like whispering this to each other as you're sitting like backs against the thing, and these things are like.
Wait, this is your moment. Like bottle rocket.
No, I already threw the nails. It's too late.
Okay, so you throw the nails. You throw the nails. You don't have to roll or anything. I'm sure you just threw a handful of them in the direction you wanted. One of them kind of looks up, but it doesn't seem like, and it looks kind of confused in the direction of the nails, but it doesn't walk towards them. It just kind of looks towards it. It doesn't move or anything. It's
now is the time to try the bottle rocket theory. Wink, light the bottle rocket. Let it fly out of your asshole. And we'll see.
My asshole? It's just like those YouTube videos.
What?
What?
I mean,
Sorry,
something
what?
I dreamt. The nails didn't do anything? Is what just
It kind of made it look towards it, but it didn't move towards them. It just kind of like was curious about it. Roll. You know what? Wait, Lewis, because you study animals and stuff like that. Roll intelligence check, or roll. Let's see, what would be good for this? Roll natural world.
Yep. Oh man, I got it. Well, 1%.
Okay, so these creatures appear to be pretty dumb. Like they're not they're not showing signs of intelligence. However, you are getting hints that they are, you know, light is a big factor to them. And they're kind of reminding you of maybe, like, bugs you've studied that react to light. Like a moth or something.
So, I whisper over to Wink. Firecrackers? Yes. Or just bottle rockets, or... Bottle rockets would not be good.
So okay, well I'll light them and then throw them. So we want them to go away from us, right?
Away from us, and we gotta just run to the exit. Run, and if they
Okay,
start going
sounds
that
good.
way, we start a running.
I pull up. I got him here.
We're up there.
All right, light him, Lewis.
The flesh bucket. I take my little. Okay, and I light them.
As you light the lighter, they all immediately turn to look at you.
It's under. We're hiding under the cabinets. Though.
Yeah, I know, but the room is so dark that there would be like some residual light
Oh,
coming
well,
from.
you could. I didn't know light was that. I didn't know it was
However,
dark.
do it fast. That's all I'm saying. All right. So then they watch the fuse, kind of like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
We just start
And
running
then they
to the
start,
exit.
as they start popping, all of them jump towards the fireworks, and they all just kind of swarm it. And you hear slashing, like their claws clearly going through metal very easily, as they're like slashing at the ground trying to get to it. So then you all run.
All right, I'm taking. Yeah, take off for the emergency exit.
Alrighty.
People follow me. Yeah.
So as the last of you are getting up, Wink with his bad leg is kind of trailing behind.
Oh, Wink! Oh no, Wink!
And one of them turns up to see, one of you running away, and it starts to chase you. So roll. Let's see, what's a good roll? Dexterity.
Me?
Yeah.
Roll pole vaulting with your leg to escape faster.
Roll pole vaulting? That's
got
such
it.
a specific one. Okay, so you get to the door, and you, like everybody else has already gone through it, but you get to the door, you swing it open, and as the thing is behind you, the light that comes from the door when you open it, it goes like this, and then it recoils because the light is way too bright for it, and then the door shuts, and they're in the SS Bear, and you are out of the SS Bear. So,
See, that would have been harder if we were two young children, three way more intelligent animals.
once on the other side of the SS Bear, you find yourself in an immense cave with an underground beach. Wet stalactites and stalagmites drip from the ceiling into the almost glowing blue water. The sand is they drip up from the sand a pure white. Something large swims in the waters of the beach, its familiar tentacles occasionally breaching the top of the water. It paces rather majestically and slowly back and forth under the water like a koi fish in a wading pool. It's unsettlingly beautiful. Everyone roll an idea check really quick.
Easy. 32, got it.
Alright, as long as one of you got it, it's fine. That's the spawn of the Green Abyss. The one that you blew up that ate the Chinese junk that you guys were on. You can actually even see sometimes when it comes out of the water, there's a burnt mark going down the side of it because that's where the explosion hit it. So it's the very same one. On the shore, you find several motorboats that all look like the motorboats you piloted at the end of the ferry ride, as well as a couple large Chinese junks. These ones look new, however, no dereliction at all. There is a glow of daylight coming from the far end of the water. It must lead to the outside. The beach appears to be almost completely devoid of life, save for one cloaked figure standing at the center. His back turned to you all as he chants something at a glowing circle in front of him. The wounded, important Kung Tao Tong member from the drug bust, the one that Reginald pushed a bunch of oil barrels onto and broke his leg, kneels next to the robed figure, looking dazed.
Yeah, well, me and Everett can get a little closer with our robes on.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the robed figure...
But you guys keep your guns on him, though, because we don't know what's up.
The robed figure turns, and his eyes grow red. His face looks half man. What? Glow red. I think I missed. Glow red.
We look at each other. Oh shit.
Oh, gross. His face looks half man, half seahorse, giving him a slightly dragon-like appearance. I have been expecting all of you. How dare you enter the sanctum of Lang Fu? He declares before beginning to float.
I'm like looking around like, who's he talking to?
The rhymes!
The Kung Tao member.
We all die.
You all die. The Kung Tao member. So he declares before beginning to float. The Kung Tao member seizes up and screams. He begins emanating a red mist as his blood leaks from his pores. The robed figure creates a long blade out of his blood. So he's like floating in the air, and he's got like a blade of blood. And
Do you think he thinks we're not?
I'll give you a hint. Everybody, tell me your dex order.
A sword of blood is no fun, especially if you're Kowtow Tongue.
Wink is first. There's this guy floating in front of you. His eyes are glowing red.
Fastest guy on one leg in the west.
Fastest limit in the west.
There we go. That'll help me see it better. So this is the big moment. There's this guy floating in front of you with a blood sword, and he's looking like he's getting ready to strike with it.
I take off my mask and I throw it at the sand. And I'm like, I got a rhyme. Leg foo. Fuck you. Do nothing else.
He can only be defeated by a rap battle.
No, kidding.
He dies! Whoa!
Solve my rhyme.
You get him, Wink, B
You
Rabbit.
solved my rhyme puzzle. No. What's up?
I shoot him.
Okay, roll for firearms, whatever type of gun it is.
Well, I'm gonna use the handgun that I took from the guard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I fail the fuck out of it.
Okay, so it just completely whiffs and hits one of the stalactites, mites, whatever, fuck it.
No, you're right. Come on.
Stalactites.
Just like the tidies.
Yeah,
The
and
tidies are up.
it hits that, and then it like falls into the water. Like you hit one of those from the ceiling, and it falls into the water.
But my sick burn definitely.
Want
hit.
to.
Alright, I'm
He
up
took
next.
280 emotional damage.
Never recover.
He'll never recover. Next up is Lewis.
Alright, I have my rifle. Are any of the stalactites above him?
Yes, there's a couple above him.
I'm gonna shoot one of them above him and try and get it to fall on him.
Ready?
Oh.
Roll, shoot whatever type of gun it is.
No, I didn't make it. Oh, wait, I'm gonna spend 4 luck.
Nice.
I'm gonna make it. Oh, I forgot about that.
All right, so
Got
you hit a rather large stalactite on the ceiling, and it causes it to shake and crack, and it falls from the ceiling. But the robed figure goes like this, and he forms like the sword turns into like a blood shield that protects everything above him, but leaves his front completely open. So now is Everett's turn.
Alright, I'll just take the risk with my rifle skills.
Ready?
No, I made it. Oh, good. I made it.
Nice.
I made
Okay.
it.
Yeah. So your gun jams for a second, but you press the trigger twice, and then it shoots 2 bullets. No, it just shoots 1 bullet, which hits it hits the guy right in the chest, and he goes like because he was distracted by putting the shield above him. So he takes major damage to his chest, but he takes some of the after protecting himself from the stalactite, he takes some of the blood and he puts it around his chest. So all that blood is still kind of around him, but it's keeping him alive at the moment. But that's what he's doing right now. So Reginald, it is now your turn.
I'm going to aim for his head. That's not protected, right?
Mm-hmm. In theory, yeah.
Currently,
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for his head. Fix my mistake. Hold on.
This is important.
And I'm going to say, the time is nigh, we're all here. Lang Fu looks like a little bitch, we've got nothing to fear. I hope you're ready to put up a little fight at least, because Reginald's ready to carve up roast beast. Yeah!
He's dead. You don't even need to shoot.
Instant death for the rhyme.
So,
I rolled 12, so I rolled
So you got it. So after that sick dope rhyme, you take a shot, and he sees the bullet coming towards him, and he tries to get the blood out of his chest, but it doesn't go fast enough. You hit him right in the forehead, and it shoots out the back of his skull, and he floats backwards over the water. And as he's floating over the water, the spawn of the green abyss just jumps out of the water and eats him. And it just crashes back onto the beach, causing a lot of the boats to kind of turn over because of how big the thing is. So all the boats are now kind of out of commission. But you have just killed...
Length.
Nope.
No.
Well done. A disembodied voice echoes in the chamber.